Imagine yourself walking into a room and every single head instantly turned towards you. Not because you're the loudest, the richest, the most qualified, or the most beautiful, but because people simply cannot ignore your presence. That is the magic of Robert Greene's sixth law of power. In a world drowning in noise, the person who captures and holds attention wins. In noisy and superficial environments, quiet and competent people often get ignored, while the bold, the dramatic, and the unforgettable rise to the top. Today, you'll learn exactly how to apply Greene's sixth law of power to your advantage, so you can stop blending into the background, get acknowledged, and become impossible to ignore. To kick off, let's go back to 19th century America and meet one of the masters of this law, P.T. Barnum. Barnum didn't just run a circus, he turned it into a national obsession. He understood that it doesn't matter whether people love you or hate you, as long as they're talking about you, letting you live rent-free in the heads, you've won the game of marketing. Barnum was a genius at creating humbugs, clever hoaxes and spectacles, designed purely to spark curiosity. He exhibited a supposed mermaid that turned out to be a monkey stitched to a fish tail. He promoted a tiny man named General Tom Thumb, and made him an international celebrity. He staged wild publicity stunts, fake feuds, and outrageous claims that kept newspapers writing about him for weeks. To Barnum, even negative attention was gold, as long as you know how to harness it. When critics attacked his shows, Barnum smiled, because controversy only brought more ticket buyers through the doors. His circus became the greatest show on earth, not because it was the best, but because no one could stop talking about it. Barnum proved that attention is currency. The more eyes on you, the more opportunities, money, and power flow your way. The question now is, how do you apply Greene's sixth law of power to your own situation or life in the current world we live in? First, stop being afraid of the spotlight. Most people play small because they fear being judged. But in environments where power is closely linked to image, invisibility is a real danger. You must make bold moves that force people to notice you. Develop a unique style that stands out. Whether it's the way you dress, speak, carry yourself, create contents, or run your business, make it remarkably unforgettable. Be the person whose name comes up in conversations even when you're not in the room. Second, learn the art of calculated drama. This doesn't mean being reckless or toxic. It means intentionally creating moments that spark curiosity and conversation. Influencers today do this masterfully. They stage clever controversies, drop surprise announcements, or release polarizing opinions at the most perfect moments. The goal isn't to be liked by everyone. The goal is to be discussed by everyone, because attention creates opportunities. When your name is constantly on people's lips, doors of opportunities inevitably open. Followers, job offers, clients, partnership, brand ambassadorship, and investors appear. The person who controls the attention controls the narrative. Think about it. In your career, the colleague who speaks up with bold ideas in meetings often gets promoted faster than the silent expert. The entrepreneur who creates buzz around their product launch gets more sales than the one quietly waiting for customers. The creator who keeps people talking stays relevant longer. Now, here is an important warning for you about Robert Greene's sixth law of power. While using this law to your advantage, you must also protect yourself from it. You need to realize that people who court attention aggressively often have hidden motives. The flashy influencer with constant drama might be hiding insecurity, emptiness, or a desire to manipulate. The loudest voice in the room is sometimes the one trying to distract you from what they lack in substance. So stay sharp. Learn to look past the spectacle. Ask yourself, what is this person really offering? Is there real value behind the noise, or is it all smoke and mirrors? Master Greene's Law 6 to become impossible to ignore, but never let yourself be fooled by those who are only playing the game for the sake of it. When you combine real substance with the ability to command attention, you become truly powerful. You don't just participate in the game, you shape it. Start today. Make one bold move that puts eyes on you and set tongues wagging. Post that controversial idea. Launch that project you've been hiding. Show up with a presence that demands to be noticed, because more often than not, the world doesn't reward the best, it rewards the most seen. If this video resonated with you, drop a like and tell me in the comments that one situation in your career or life right now, where applying Robert Greene's sixth law of power can be of help. I read every comment. I'll see you in the next video, where I will teach you how to make others sweat for you while you claim the glory, simply by applying Robert Greene's 7th law of power.